So I was walking around Costco the other day, just kind of being a consumer, and I ran into the Sonos here. Whoops, it's upside down. Or is, oh my God. Oh, it's one of those things where it's like you can do it either way, and it's wow. I just realized Sonos is one of those. Wow, that's very convenient for them. I've never really bought into the Sonos like audio system, but I figured, hey, maybe this is worth a shot. Knowing that as soon as you buy a Sonos, you're like buying into their ecosystem, and then you have to kind of do things their way. It's like kind of like when you buy an Apple phone, you have to work within their system, and it's kind of difficult to work outside of it. But I figured I've heard really good things about the audio quality, and a lot of people seem to like it, so let's give it a shot. I got one word for you to summarize my experience with the Sonos. Frustrating. I really hate it. I am not a fan at all. Just in terms of initial connectivity, you have to like set this up on Wi-Fi and download their app to even be able to talk to it in the first place, which is super frustrating when every other speaker in the world allows you just to connect with Bluetooth for the most part. Whereas this one you have to connect through your Wi-Fi system and then Bluetooth. So I found that incredibly frustrating because I just wanted to listen to the speaker. But because I'd heard they sound so good and they're such high quality, I decided to push through it. The sound quality is not great. I am really not that impressed. It's not terrible sound. It's just nothing excites me about it versus other speakers that have a little bit more, I guess, like enhanced interpretation of the music. Maybe this plays it a little more neutral. Maybe that's what I'm taking offense at. But honestly, for the price of $199, this is kind of expensive compared to what you can get out of other speakers that are just a lot more universally usable. The other thing that kind of frustrates me about it is like I was just trying to play my Amazon Music through it, and I guess you have to download or set up like an individual service to get it to activate on here. You basically have to do everything through their app in order for it to work. Like you can't just start playing music on your phone and it work on here. No, you have to circumnavigate through their app to get it set up in a way, which kind of cancels out the ease of use. So really, I only see the value in the Sonos if you like working within their ecosystem. There are way better speakers out there than this for less money that do a way better job and are just frankly easier to use. I guess the selling point and what you're really buying is that ecosystem, which is great if it works, but I've read several reviews that don't even sound like it's that great and can get super confusing. If I were to give this speaker to my dad to use, who is not technologically savvy, I think this would confuse him and probably frustrate him. And I don't think it would be a good idea, honestly. I think this would turn him off from Bluetooth speakers in general. I basically just want to make a video warning you that this thing is annoying. So I did talk a little bit about the sound not being that great. So let's go ahead and compare it to a few other speakers. I've got the Flip, I've got the Emberton, and I've got the Bose Soundlink Flex to compare it to. So let's see how they sound in comparison.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it.
So what do you think? Yeah? Yeah? Or yeah? Just to be fair, some things that I do like about it, I like the shape of the sort of triangular base, so that way you can basically position it in any way you want on any surface or stand it up. That was smart. That was pretty good. Otherwise, the design is just kind of it's not really that inspired or special, but I guess if you're trying to put it in your house to blend in with everything else where people don't basically see it, it has succeeded in that sense. If you think I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments. I do read pretty much all of them, and I'm interested to know what your perspective is. My first impression of this is gross. I don't like it. Time for the Sonos app. Error. Unable to add Amazon Music account. It's already added to Sonos. Maybe it's this volume thing? Oh. Okay. Well, it wasn't on. That's my fault. I just want to listen to music. This would have been a lot faster if you just listened to what my phone was playing. It's a lot better interface than yours is. This has a much better sound than the Sonos. It's just more together. I don't know. And they're not that big of a difference in size. The Sonos is kind of in this weird spot where it's not quite like a Bluetooth speaker all by itself. And it's not quite like a home system like Alexa or Google Home. It wants to be, and it works with them, but it doesn't provide that value in and of itself. It has to go through their system. So it's kind of in an uncomfortable position. It's not fully one or the other, which is kind of why I don't like it. You're sacrificing, or rather you're having to pay a lot more for this technology when other things kind of fit more on this either side. Like, I'm just a Bluetooth speaker that talks to Alexa, or I'm Alexa and I work through my Alexa system, but I have an entire infrastructure behind it. Whereas I'm sort of a Bluetooth speaker, but I work through Wi-Fi and I work with Alexa, but I really provide no value from that sense. Other than that, I work really well with my other Sonos speakers, and that's it. And my entire ecosystem is the only thing I like to play with. So that's kind of where my crux is with it. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing your weird comments below, and all the Sonos lovers out there. I'm sorry if I offended you.